Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to look over the top 10 sports cards going up the most over the last 7 days. So we'll be looking at the three majors: baseball, football, basketball. Soccer would be included too, but no soccer cards made the list this week. And there's some interesting change going on there from last week. The very first guy on the list is like, whoa, I actually didn't realize how good he was doing. I knew he was doing well, but I didn't know he was like doing that well. And when I looked deeper into it, I was like, holy crap, this guy's doing really well. Anyways, before we dive into that, I got a few reminders. I'm doing this giveaway I'm giving away this NFL Prizm Cello pack. Those are going for about $50 right now. All you need to do to enter is click the link in the description. It will take you to this page, and you just need to click this thing up here. I don't know, I think it looks like a fire thing after you click it. Just click it, take a screenshot, and send it to me on Twitter. The link for the Twitter is also in the description. I'll be doing that drawing on May 5th. And if I get it, if somehow enough of you give me a like on this and they somehow give me a pack, I will be divvying up the pack to the card pack also. So that's a good bonus. Anyways, if you want to hear the audios from these videos, here's the podcast link for that in the description. And as we go through each of these cards, I'm going to do buy, sell, hold. All the ones that I think are buys, I'm going to send out to the Card Pack newsletter before I publish the video. So that's free. Go ahead and join that. Let's dive into the content. Oh, yeah. Please hit that subscribe button. It's been very slowly growing. I don't think I'm even at 3,000 yet. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're at it. And because you're awesome, hit that like button. So here we are in the Market Movers tool, price movements by card, PSA 10. I did not select a sport because we're doing overall sports cards, and we're doing PSA 10 because the entire market starts at the PSA 10. The price of the PSA 9, the BGS 9.5, everything is based on what the PSA 10 is going for. It is the king. So number one on the list is Jacob Degrom. His 2014 Topps update, pop count of 974. If you don't know what that means, pop count is how many of a certain card in a certain grade currently exists. So this card in the grade PSA 10, 974 of them exist. There are pop counts for every single card that is graded in any grade. So here he is. He's up damn near 100% on the week with 22 sales. Let's chart it. This is what I was talking about. This is super interesting. Jacob Degrom, do you know what his ERA is right now? He's pitched 3 games. Somehow he lost one. He's 2-1. 0.31. 0.31 ERA. He has been amazing thus far, and it has caused his card prices to go bananas, bananas. This card started the week at 555, went pretty sideways all the way through the week, and then all of a sudden it goes from here. A sale for 565 on the 23rd, and then all of a sudden the next day, 950. Now, this is suspicious to me, but then the next one after it sold for 973 the next day. And I'm like, wait a minute, why did this card jump so much in one day? I know he's doing really well, but the pop count isn't like, 50. It's almost 1,000. So, I mean, it's not real high, but it's high enough that I can't believe there weren't more cards available closer to this price than all the way up here. So that's fascinating to me. Let's pull him back 90 days. This chart's, well, he would have been a good investment 90 days ago. Check this out. $210 on the 26th of January. But we don't buy pitchers very much in baseball. I've always thought pitchers get a little disrespected. I don't know why we don't really buy them. But here he is going for 460 in beginning of March. And then it's just kind of traded pretty sideways, around 400, even high 400s. And he kind of kept doing that all through the season here. And then here's one at 565, and then all of a sudden, boom, 950. Let's go to eBay. Let's check it out. There's an auction going on with 2 days left, already up to 630. I think, wow. I'm just surprised to see that big of a jump in a day when you have a pop count of almost 1,000. So it tells me there really must not have been many available, or they must have all got snapped up. And I don't know. It's just fascinating to me. Let's try to find a buy it now. Yeah, lowest buy it now is 11 Hondo. I cannot condone being a buy on this card. I'd sell it. I would sell it. Because, I mean, well, he could do better. He could keep going. Yeah, he could. Maybe he does. But maybe he doesn't. Like, a jump like this going from from 500 to almost 1,000 in a day? Man, every time I see that happen, it's time to cash out. Because that's the big spike. When you see the big spike, when something literally doubles in like a day or two, get out. Get out. Because it's going to come back down. Maybe it goes up a little more, whatever. I'd rather sell right now than sell on the way down because it is going to come back down. But if you're not interested in that and you just really like Jacob Degrom and you just want to hold, go ahead and hold. But me as an investor, I would sell. I would sell, not because he's a bad player. He's obviously very good, and he'll probably keep playing really well. And maybe this card keeps going up. I don't know. But when I see this spike in a day it doubles, that is nuts. That's nutso. As a matter of fact, let's go back to eBay. Let's pull up all the sold listings. Because this is a really good time to like share that with you. My philosophy on why aren't you doing this? My philosophy on the big spike. Because when you see that big spike happen, I can go through it through historical charts and I can show you. I'm not going to do that here because it's just going to take too long. But I can show you that, hey, when cards do that, they are going to come down very soon. So here he was on the 24, 750, 723, and then later that day 1,000, later that day 1,000, later that day, I don't know, best offer, later that day, next day 1,100, there's 1,000, 1,060. This card here it was on the 23rd going for $500. And then a day later, 2 days later, it's going for a G. When I see that, there's no stronger sell signal to me than that. By the way, sell signals, buy signals, learning how to read these charts. People ask me about that all the time, so I put together a course called The Delta Factor, where I teach you how to read these charts better and really find undervalued sports cards. Currently it's about 7-8 videos, about 3-4 hours of content. I'll be updating it in the future, adding videos. Anyone that buys the Delta Factor always gets the free updates. There's a few bonuses in here too. You get a free month of the Sports Card Society and a whole year of the private Discord, which, by the way, Sports Card Society, baby. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. What I do for the Sports Card Society is I give them my absolute best sports card pick of the day. I publish it in a membership site that they're able to go and get into, and it's a special video. It's about 5 minutes long. I show the card. I show all the data and research as to why I'm buying that card and why I like it, and also what I plan on doing with it. Am I selling it in a month? Am I selling it in 3 months? Am I holding it long term? What am I doing? Some previous examples of the Sports Card Society. This Kyler Murray here was recommending it in February. We were getting it for around less than 200. Here it is going for 350 in April. Here's this Baker. We were getting it for under 300 in March. Here it is going for, damn near 500 in April. Here's this LeBron, 175 in January. Here he is going for 650 in February. If all you do is just buy this LeBron, that way more than pays for your entire year's membership. And by the way, the Discord group that we have is one of the best in all of sports card investing. It really is, because people pay to be in it. They are serious investors, they're active investors, they're intelligent investors, they're helpful. It's an excellent, excellent community. I don't know what else you'd want out of a Discord, or out of a community, sports card investing community, period. So link for that in the description, SportsCardSociety.com. And now that we're looking at LeBron, holy crap, did you see the news? A LeBron sold yesterday for the highest selling basketball card of all time, and it's not close. I believe the previous highest selling card was also LeBron, the same card. Let's look up the LeBron James card sale. See, in July, this LeBron set the record for 1.85. This was in July of last year, right? This exquisite here, it's a 9.5. This is a 9.5. It's the lowest possible 9.5 because, It's got 3 9.5s and a 9. So it's not a true gem, but it sold for 1.8 mil. There's only 23 of these in existence, not of 9.5, just period of the actual card, because this is numbered out of 23. In July, this sold for 1.8 mil. This is the record-breaking, the highest-selling basketball card of all time. This same card in a PSA 9. In a PSA 9. Sold for, that's not the right price. Sold for, oh, you got the wrong numbers here, people. No, you did not. You sold for 5. And this is a different card. Let's go to, it was on PWCC. Lebron X, jeez, he's so exquisite. EXQUISITE. Anyways, why can't I find it? I wish I would have had it pulled up already. My apologies. But it sold for, let me go to my email real quick. Where the heck is my email? Come on, let me just log in real quick. I'll show it to you. I'll pull it up because I just saw this email this morning and my jaw just dropped. I cannot. Crazy. Look at this. You're not giving me any images? You kidding me right now? Oh, you're kidding me right now. No images. What's going on here? Oh, you're not even giving me... Here we go. It went for 5.2 mil. That same LeBron card I was just showing you. Except it was in a BGS 9. It was in a so it was that same one that LeBron I showed you that sold for 1.8 in July, was a 9.5. This one was... No, that's not it either. It sold for that amount there. 5.2 million. That's the new highest selling basketball card of all time. New highest selling basketball. Now, isn't that crazy? Like, what does that tell us about the sports card market? I think LeBron stuff is about to see a big increase. I think that bodes very well for the basketball card market and the sports card market in general. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, the record-breaking sale was a gem 9.5. Not a gem, a 9.5. Exquisite 2003 LeBron. It went for 1.8 in July last year, and now today or yesterday, that LeBron in a BGS 9, not a 9.5, a 9. Granted, it's only half a point less because the BGS 9 is only half a point from being that 9.5 grade, the same as the other one that went for 1.8. But it went for 5.2 mil. Like, what a jump, right? So that is a very good sign about the basketball card market and the LeBron market. I think that's going to bring a lot of LeBron cards up. I think it's a good time to buy LeBron. Next on the list, let's get back to this. Sammy Sosa, 1990 Upper Deck. Pop count of 2026. This is an interesting one. Up 87% on the week. By the way, have you seen Sammy Sosa? His skin is so much lighter than it used to be. And I was reading about it. He did it intentionally. Like, look, okay, that's Sammy, fairly dark-toned guy. Look at this. I don't know why he's doing this. Look at him. That's on purpose. He's been applying skin lightening cream for years. See, look. So what disease does he have? None. He's doing skin bleaching. I don't know why. I don't think you look as good as before. Granted, you're older. That's not what I mean. I just think, I don't understand why he did that. Anyways, so this card was at $48 to start the week, jumped up to $90. Sammy Sosa, I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. I think he's part of that group that gets left out because of the performance enhancing era. So I'd probably, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to buy that. Not at that jump. I think I would hold it. I think I'd hold that one. Next on the list, Kyle Kuzma, 2017 Prizm base, pop count of 1209, up 71% on the week. Kuzma. He's He's on a good team. That's what I'll say. But I'm not very high on Kyle Kuzma. This card started the week at, 48, ended the week at 82. Kuzma. Let's pull him back 60 days. Let me get some coffee. That's not a real pretty chart. I don't love that chart. I'm avoiding this card. I'd probably hold it, because he's on a good team and they'll be in the playoffs. So I'd probably hold it to see what happens, I guess. But I'm not buying it. Next, Marco Luciano, 2019 Bowman base, his first prospect, pop count of only 340, up 70% on the week. This is kind of interesting because there's, I don't know. Like there's just a lot of room for him to gain some hype. $45 on the week, then up to 77. Let's pull him back 90 days. So, he was 90 days ago at 49. He's been really pretty sideways, going up and down. Let's go to StarStock and look at him. And this is his first, or we're looking at the chrome or the paper? I'll put a link for StarStock in the description. Use code SportsCardConsultant if you've never been there before, because you'll get $10 free with a $10 deposit. StarStock is really a great place to buy and sell cards in addition to eBay, because you don't pay sales tax when you buy the card, and you don't have to worry about shipping. You don't pay any shipping fees. When you buy the card, you just have it instantly. Like if I buy this StarStock A right here, it's mine instantly, and I can relist it right on the marketplace. And the latest sale was $10. There's some for sale for $10.25. If we click on that, go here, and there's here's all the ones for sale. So that's interesting. There's some possibility there. Let's go back, and this is it. This is the same card, right? Yeah, that's the card. Because chrome is definitely not the chrome one. So I like that. So I kind of like this. I'll put a link in the description for StarStock, and the code will be right there by it. SportsCardConsultant, and it is case sensitive, so just copy and paste it. These are interesting, right? You look at all these. There's a lot of Bowman. I mean, that's all there really is for Marco Luciano. He's so young. See, now I like this because, you can buy. I'd get a StarStock A. By the way, if you don't know this too, StarStock A, consider it a grade. Sure, it's not in a plastic slab like a PSA 9, but it is a card that has been assessed by a professional. And this is StarStock's product. StarStock A, this is StarStock's product. This is what makes StarStock different. So when someone sends in a card to StarStock, it's a raw, ungraded card. StarStock looks at it, and they give it a grade. They say, hey, basically, if they give it a StarStock A, they believe the card will be a 9 or a 10 if it were sent to PSA. And actually, the last batch I looked at, there were like 1,100 cards that went to PSA, 1,100 StarStock A's that went to PSA. And when they came back, 92% of them came back PSA 9s or 10s. I think 40% of them were 10s, 52% were 9s. So this is legit, and that's why this in the StarStock A, this raw card, this ungraded card, unslabbed card, goes for more than the raw card does, say, on eBay, because there's more weight to it. It has more assurance that it's a good card. So I'll put a link in the description for StarStock. Use that code SportsCardConsultant. So I think I'm a buy on this because I just see it's so easy. I think it's so easy for this card to go to $20, $30. I think it's so easy. So I like that one. I'm a buy on that one. Next, Peyton Manning, 1998 Bowman Chrome, pop count of 989, just a hair under a G. Up 60% on the week. Peyton Manning, someone I've been recommending, I recently actually recommended to the Sports Card Society because he's going to have that Hall of Fame induction in August. And as we get closer to that, there's going to be more hype around that. And his cards, they're really going to go up. So I think right now is a good time to buy Peyton Manning cards. Let's pull this. So this card started the week at 7:10, end of the week at 11:30. Let's pull it back 90 days. Now I think this card had quite a good run. I think it's actually at a good spot to buy. Look, it got all the way up to $2,300. And here it is. It went all the way down to, well, here it is at 11:50, and then it had a dip here at 7:10, and then back up to 11:31. So really, I think the 7:10 sale is just an outlier. I think that one can kind of be thrown out because the card was going for 1,100 plus for a while, and it doesn't make any sense that they would all of a sudden dip down like that. Maybe it was an auction that was set at a bad time on eBay. Like an auction ended at like 2 in the morning on a Tuesday night. If you find auctions like that end at like 2 in the morning on a Tuesday night, those are good ones to be in because there are very few eyeballs on it. And then all of a sudden jump back up to 11:31. So that's the real value. This card's really about $1,100. I like this one. I wonder if StarStock has that. I don't think they have cards that old. Let's look. I know they're starting to accept vintage, but I guess this isn't vintage. Yeah, okay. Look at that. He's in here. Look at that. And no sales tax. No shipping fees. You can just buy it. $1,200. That sounds about right. I mean, after you paid sales tax, you'd probably be paying that on eBay. And I still, don't get me wrong, I still buy most of my cards on eBay, no doubt about it. But I find myself coming to StarStock to take a look also. And I thought that today's a good day to maybe talk about StarStock a little more because as a sports card investor, you need to know about your options. And I think there's a lot of people that haven't even dabbled in StarStock yet, and you just really need to. I like this card too. I think it's just cool looking. But this is his main rookie card. His Bowman Chrome is Peyton Manning's main rookie card, for sure. Frankly, looking at this chart, because look, right? It was up here to 2,300, and it's been up there. I mean, I don't know how much more it really goes down, but I like this. I like Peyton Manning as a buy. I do, because what I said, Peyton Manning's a very culturally relevant guy. Right, he's on commercials. He's got TV shows, his Peyton's Places and stuff like that. He's a very liked guy. He's a Hall of Famer, 2 rings. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame officially in August, early August. And it's just I see this card easily going to this or higher by then. So it's just if it goes down a little more than this, so what? Because I'm buying this, and I'm holding it till around the Hall of Fame ceremony, which is in early August. So I'm a buy on that one. But, maybe consider StarStock on that one. Here we go. Next on the list, Alex Bregman, 2017 Topps. Pop count of 717, up 54% on the week. Let's pull up the Bregman. Here comes the Bregman. Ba 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 ba. By the looks of it, looks like he hit a homer there. Started the week at 52, ended the week at 8T. Let's pull it back 9D. By the way, if I didn't mention it, this is the Market Movers tool that I'm using to pull up all this data. This is by far the most important thing I use in sports card investing. It makes me a lot of money. It saves me from making a lot of mistakes. It helps me see what's really going on. And anyone that's even a halfway serious sports card investor needs to have this, because if not, you're just losing your butt and missing out on so much all the time. There's no exception. Everyone that is investing in sports cards needs to have this tool. Straight up. And what I show you, this is the tip of the iceberg of how much stuff you can do, how much data you can pull up in here. I can pull up multiple players, multiple sets, multiple variations, multiple grades, multiple sports. I can do price changes. It doesn't show me so much here with only one. Shows you. So this is the price change by dollar amount. This is the price change by percentage. I can pull up total sales, number of sales. You can see the sales volume going around. There's more stuff there. I can click this ratios button and compare his PSA 9 to his PSA 10. You're like, why is that important? Well, because typically the PSA 10 goes for about 3.5 times more than the 9. So if all of a sudden we're seeing like a 5 ratio, then that shows us that the 9 is undervalued. Stuff like that. But this card, I think I'm a hold on this card in particular. But for the Market Movers tool, I'll put a link in the description for it. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year. Everyone asks me, well, what do you have? I have the Pro version, and I have a year subscription. And I don't see that tool as being an expense. Like, sure, I pay for it, but it makes me back so much more money than I pay for it that talk about an investment. The ROI I get from having this tool is unmatched. Really. Next on the list, Pete Alonso, 2019 Topps Chrome, pop count of 4607, up 43.5% on the week. I saw Pete Alonso hit a nice home run, I think it was yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. Pete Alonso, he's a good player. $55 to start the week, ends the week at about 79, pushing 80. He's a young player. Let's pull him back 90 days. I mean, you see how powerful this is to be able to just pull this stuff up with the click of a couple buttons, right? I hope so. I don't know. That's a big jump. Pete, you're good. I think I'm a hold on Pete in general. And I think I'm a hold on Pete in general. Next on the list, Pete Alonso again, his top. So it's going to be the same card, just not the Chrome version. Pop count being much higher, damn near 12,000, up 39% on the week. Let's pull up his chart, baby. So this card started the week at about $40, ended the week at about $53. Had a high sale of 60. Now again, Pete's had a good week. He's had a good week, and that can obviously cause your cards to go up. But as you see, it's been pretty flat, and he's been depressed here, and then finally has a good week, and then boom, boom, boom. So I think I'm just holding. I'm just not motivated to do anything with Pete Alonso. I'm definitely not buying. Next on the list, Jaron Jackson Jr. He was on the top basketball list yesterday. The Grizz, they'll probably make at least a play-in spot in the playoffs. This is 2018 Prizm, so of course rookie card. Pop count 15-15. Every card we've looked at so far is a rookie card. I mean, that's just the way it goes, typically. This card's up almost 35% on the week. Let's pull Jaron Jackson Jr. up. This card started the week at 120, had a high sale of 175, latest sale of 161. Do you actually play like that, Jaron? Do you lift your leg up to your head to throw a pass between your legs to somebody? I assume that's what he's doing. These studio shots always make me laugh, but I mean, they're a necessary evil. Jaron Jackson, I'm holding. I'm holding because as we get closer to the playoffs, I think they can go up, but I'm ready to be on that sell button. Pick a price. Maybe you want to sell it at 200. Darius Garland, he's last on our list. His 2019 Prizm pop count of 1278, up 33% on the week. Don't see any reason why I would be buying Darius Garland right now. The Cavs, they don't have a shot at any kind of playoff or play-in anything. Started the week at 55, ended the week at 79, which is also his high sale on the week. So, man, it's a pretty good week for Mr. Garland. He's related to Judy Garland from Wizard of Oz. No, he is not. I wonder if you believe that even for a second. I doubt you believe that even for 1 second. $140 was his high back in February. Actually, if we pull this back further, it may have been even higher. Let's go 180 days. No, that was his high. Oh, no, there's his high. Yeah, day after Christmas, he was at 225. See what I mean? Here's this spike. Goes from $85 to 225. Sell. That's that big spike I'm talking about, like I showed with Jacob Degrom in the beginning. This is the big spike. Granted, Darius Garland's not doing what Jacob Degrom is, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's usually a quick correction because people calm down. They get so caught up in the moment that they lose their sanity. But it's only a temporary loss of sanity because then something else happens and blah, 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 and they calm down. And they realize I don't want to pay all that because that card just jumped up like 100% in a day. I don't think I should be chasing that. And then they just move on to something else, and then the card doesn't sell like it was, and it comes down. It happens pretty quick. Jacob Degrom is going for 1,100. I mean, if he throws a no-hitter tomorrow or something, yeah, it's going to go nuts. But, all it takes is for him to have a bad game, and all that, even just a mediocre game, a game where he gives up like 2-3 runs, which would crush his ERA, the hype will severely diminish. That would be a big fire extinguisher. So it's just so easy for his cards to drop, and it's so much harder for them to keep going up like that. So if you have Jacob Degrom, man, if I had him, I'd sell. And I would have that thing listed right now, and I would have it at the lowest buy it now, which would be well over $1,000, trying to get that thing gone. Yeah, I'm not buying Darius Garland, maybe in the off season. So that was the list. We had what? We got 1, 2, 3, only 3 basketball players. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baseball players, and 1 football player in Peyton Manning. And again, that LeBron James record sale, $5.2 milli for a BGS 9 for his 2003 exquisite RPA rookie. RPA meaning rookie patch auto, so it has a patch and an autograph. I showed you the card, in the BGS 9.5 format, the one that sold in July last year for a record-breaking $1.8 million, being the highest-selling basketball card of all time, which I believe was still the record until yesterday, when the same card in a lower grade sold for $5.2 million. I want that. Let that sink in. Let that sink in about what that says about the bullishness on the basketball card market, on the sports card market. That is insane. And think about the LeBron James market. For real. Also, links for everything. If you want to get my top sports card pick of the day, join the Sports Card Society. Seriously, it's like 40 cents a day, $12.99 a month, or $129 a year. All these good picks up here, like for instance, this LeBron, $175, then $650 a month later. Like that pays for way more than your entire year subscription. Get the Delta Factor if you want to learn how to read these charts better and find more undervalued sports cards. Join the giveaway. Just click the link in the description and like and hit the like thing on right here, and then take a screenshot and post it on Twitter, to message me on Twitter. And the audios you hear on the podcast, link in the description. Card Pack newsletter, it's free. You get the buys from this video sent to you before the video comes out, and that's that, man. Really think about that LeBron. Really think about what that does. I think I'm going to go buy some LeBrons. I mean, not that that's ever really a bad idea. Try not to buy at the highs, that's for sure. That goes with everything, but it's never a bad idea to really buy LeBron or Michael Jordan or Mickey Mantle or Babe Ruth. Like there's just not Kobe Bryant, Wayne Gretzky, Ken Griffey, even. It's people like that. So that's what I got for you today, Card Pack. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. And of course, tap that like button. I super duper appreciate it. You're so awesome, Card Pack. Thank you for watching another video with me, spending some time with me. Stay classy. Have a great day. You are awesome.